Hey guys, it's Fiona and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a fun video, or at least a video that I think is fun. Sorry if the lighting is so weird in this video. I have waited clearly till too late in the day to film this, so the sun is now coming in at too much of an angle, so I keep getting weird light spots across my face. So, sorry. At the beginning of the year, January time, in my life update, I said I wanted to make more content that wasn't just book related, and today is one of those videos. So today I'm talking about what goes in this little tin normally. It's currently empty because I have everything laid out down here where you can't see it, ready for me to show you. So today is my pin and badges collection. A lot of this is like anime themed, and then I've got a couple of bookish bits as well. So it's a mixture of all things that I love, and I love pins and I love badges. I think I'm gonna have to get one of those ITA bags, I think it's called, the ITA, the bags that have like the clear, I'll put a picture here, the clear bit in it that you can like put stuff in. I don't want to lose any of my pins or badges because I love them, so they just live in this tin. If you watched my Japan merch haul videos, you will have seen that this came from the Pokemon Center in Japan and was filled with biscuits. I'm actually going to start this by talking about two patches that I have that I've yet to use because I have a pin from the same person. So this is the little postcard I got with my order. If you don't know, these are from Sugarbone. Sugarbone is fantastic. There's actually a story behind these, and that story is that I was serving someone at my old job in Waterstones, and someone had these on a jacket, and like partway through the transaction I was like, I'm really sorry, but I need to ask you where those patches came from. My Sailor Moon fangirl needs them. They are amazing. I absolutely love them so much. The reason I mention these is because I do have a pin as well. I also got this pin, which is, yes, a magical girl vibrator, and I think it's amazing. She does a lot of Sailor Moon stuff, and I saw this and was like, that is so cute and would totally make you look twice because you just assume it's some kind of magical girl weapon. Oh, well, I guess it kind of is, but not in the context that you think. The other reason I really like this pin is because it has a double backing, so not just a single pin, which is so useful. Like, I find single pins to just move around way too much. I have these two pins, so I have Luna and I have Diana. I didn't get Artemis at the time. I can't remember where I got these from. If I can find them, I'll link them down below. Everything that you can physically buy, or the store I bought them from, if they're online or whatever, I will link down below. Some of this stuff I won't be able to, and I wish I had Artemis and I would have the whole family, but I could only buy two at the time because funds. The next two pins I have to show you are also from anime, but these are actually from the Ghibli Museum. I can't link you to them because it doesn't really work that way. You might be able to find some of this stuff on eBay, I guess, I don't know. The first one is the cat bus from Totoro. I love the cat bus, which is unsurprising. In the Ghibli Museum they have a giant plush, and I mean like could fit humans on it because it's actually for children to play in sized plush. The adults aren't allowed to play in it, unfortunately, which is a shame. You can probably sense a theme with the things that I love, but if you don't know this about me already, then where have you been? I also have the Baron from The Cat Returns. The Cat Returns is my favourite Ghibli movie and I freaking love it. And to find anything Baron related is fantastic because it's so difficult. This was the only thing I could find in the Ghibli Museum shop that was Baron related, so of course I had to get it. I have Hinata on a pin from Haikyuu. If you followed me for a while, you will know I am a huge fan of Haikyuu, and when we went to Japan, we went to a couple of the Shonen Jump shops and they didn't have a lot of the pins left. And then I got given a little mystery box as a present from, I believe it was Sarah from Copsy Ann, at one of our blogger meetups, and it had this little pin in it. Yes, it is Cardcaptor Sakura. This is her Sakura wand, and again, I love it very much. I have two little book themed pins, and then I will move on to my miscellaneous pins. The first of that is quite an old pin actually. I got this when I worked in Wilmslow. It is a little wolf paw print. I believe this was to go along with Michelle Paver's Wolf Brothers series, which I absolutely loved growing up, absolutely adored, and I just generally love this little paw print. I think it's adorable, so I've kept hold of it all these years. I think it's cute. I then have this little pin, which is for the Wondrous Society from Nevermore. The title just completely slipped from my brain entirely, and I don't know why. By Jessica Townsend, I believe it is. My brain is having a moment. But this is such a really cute little simple pin, and it's adorable. I have 2 miscellaneous pins that are given as gifts and 2 that I bought myself. And the first one of that is a little spaceman. So Kimmy bought me this little spaceman. I think he's from the Museum of Science and Industry in Manchester. I think so. I don't actually know. I'm sure Kimmy will be able to tell me. But he's really cute and I love him. Kimmy recently went to Leeds and went to the Cat Cafe, so of course she bought me a little cat themed pin because I love cats. Maybe a little bit too much. This leads on very nicely to my last 2 pins, which are also cat themed. The first one is a set I bought at Christmas. I gave Kimmy the other half. I kept this one. I can't remember exactly what Kimmy's looks like. I think it's a dark cat on a light moon. I can't remember. But I bought them us for Christmas. I gave her one and I kept one. The only thing I say about this is it's really heavy at the bottom, so ooh, it quite often pops off. But it only has 1 pin and the backing is really bad, so like the backing literally like just comes straight off. I'm not even pulling on the like tabby things. So I might have to try and get some like rubber backings for them. But I love this. I think it's so cute, and this usually goes on my Chibiusa hat in the winter with my Magical Girl vibrator on either side because that's how I roll. And lastly is a new addition to the collection. I bought Kimmy one of these for her birthday, and well, I saw them and was like, oh my god, I want one. And I was like, ah, perfect idea for Kimmy. These are night and day cats. How cute are they? I freaking love this. I bought this from Sour Cherry in Affleck's Palace. They have really cute stuff. Again, I will link the online shop down below. But I cannot wait to add this to some kind of collection. And again, it has 2 rubber backings, so it's not going to move around. So that's it for the pin side. I don't actually have that many pins currently. I think I got rid of a few older ones in a clear out. I had one that was Anthony Horowitz themed, I think, from way back when, but I don't have that anymore. But I have a lot of badges, so let's get on to the badges. I have about half and half bookish and anime manga themed, so I'm going to start with the bookish ones this time. First up, I have I Heart Etane, it's a French name, and I Heart Cricket. These are from Stephanie Perkins books. I think I gave the Isla and the Happily Ever After one to somebody along the way because I don't have it anymore, but I'm pretty sure I had it. I then have 2 Patrick Ness themed ones for release. So I have hashtag release and Today Everything Changes. I have read a lot of Patrick Ness books. I still have not managed to read more than this, which was my first ever signed Patrick Ness book, which I only got like 100 pages in. I will try and read it again one day, but I have these badges from when we did like promotional tour stuff because he visited Manchester a year? 2 years ago? I don't know, some time ago. The light is going a little bit cray cray. So I have these 3 badges, which are Join the Revolution, Under Queen, and I Heart Warden. These are from Samantha Shannon's Bone Season series, which I am a huge fan of, and OMG, I've seen the proofs of Priory that were at BookCon and BEA. Holy crap, that book's big! Jeebs! But I'm so excited to try and get my mitts on that soon because it's a Samantha Shannon book. I'm going to read it. I then have badges for Illumine, Jamina, and Obsidio. So the publisher sent me these with a week early review copy of Obsidio. So these I think were in like the haul I did with Obsidio, but these are really cute, and again I don't want to lose them, so they live in the tin. I then have 2 Rick Riordan buttons. I have the Magnus Chase logo, and then I also have this Trials of Apollo one as well. I then have a huge bunch of miscellaneous badges from other bookish things. So I got this one from the Worlds Collide Leigh Bardugo and Rainbow Rowell tour stop in Manchester. Alas, I never got to meet them because it went on so late that we had to go home. I got my book signed, but I've still never met Leigh Bardugo or Rainbow Rowell, even though I was stood in the same room as them. Didn't even get to meet them. Still kind of sucks, but usually as like bookseller perks, you get to meet the author like before or after the event. but they ended up signing so many people's books, which, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not mad. I think that's awesome. They signed way more books than they said they were going to, but it meant that the library lights went out because we took so long and we had to go home. We couldn't wait any longer because it was a weeknight, which kind of sucks. But I have a pin, I also have a t-shirt, and I have a book signed, so I shouldn't complain too much. I then have a little Arithmetist by Brandon Sanderson badge. I believe I was sent this with the Arithmetist to review. I'm pretty sure there's a video review of that somewhere on the channel. I'm pretty sure that's where this came from, and I've just kept hold of it. I then have hashtag I am a feminist, which I believe is from a Holly Bourne campaign. I then have this teeny tiny Judy Blume pin for Just As Long As We're Together. Not entirely sure how I got this one. Again, I think they were sent to the shop. It was to do with the rejackets, I know that, so it must have just been part of the campaign for that. I then have Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls, as well as on a pin badge, not a pin, badge. I even have a tote with it on as well, which is pretty cool. Again, these were sent to the shop. People got excited. It was awesome. This one was for Hannah Witten's Doing It book promotion, so it says hashtag doing it because that's the name of the book, which I still have not read. And lastly, I have the bookseller ask me about books, because I was a bookseller for a long time. I believe someone in one of the stores up north made this. My coworker Claire got her to send a few down and gave me one, which was really cool. So I've kept it because it looks a bit like a penguin book, and I was a bookseller, and bookselling is a part of who I am, even if I'm moving on. It's just intrinsically ingrained because that's just how it is. Now I'm going to move on to all my anime themed badges, and there's a few of them. First off, I have these My Hero Academia badges that I bought in Japan at the Shonen Jump store, or at least one of the Shonen Jump stores we went to. So we have All Might, we have Izuku Midoriya, we have Shoto Todoraki, who is best boy no matter what anyone says. We have Ochako Uraraka. I can't say her name, and it frustrates me. I can say Uraraka, but I can't say her first bit. And then Katsuki Bakugo. I then got a load of badges. One from the Card Captor Sakura pop-up store. The other ones from the, I bought some little set things for Card Captor Sakura. Again, I'll link my merch haul from September when I went to Japan down below, and you can see them there. They were in that. This is one I got in a mystery box. This is an image from Card Captor Sakura that most people know. It is well known around the universe, and it's a little tin pin. It's quite thick, it's not flat. This is quite a big badge, so I haven't wanted to put it on anything in case I knock it off or catch it on something, so hence why it's still in its wrap several months later. This badge is even bigger than the last one. This is from, these next ones are from the set things I bought. I have this Card Captor Sakura clear card arc. This is the biggest badge I own. It is rather cute. I then have two more, but slightly smaller, from the same sort of set. We have Kerberos, who is the keeper of the Clow, and we have the best friend whose name has decided to escape me, and I don't know why. I then have one more from this little set, and it is Sharon-kun. It is Sharon Lee. I then got this one at Manchester MCM last year, I believe. This was in a mystery little bag thing. Pretty sure I might have included that in my MCM video last year, I don't know. But this is one of her outfits from the Sakura card arc. Speaking of MCM, I got this from MCM last year as well. It is Hinata Shoto and Kagayama, whose name I can never remember in full, but just as Kagayama. This was from, I think the creator's name is Willy Wonka. Again, I will leave them linked down below. They always have really cute haiku stuff. I bought some of their, I think it's some of their stickers at some point or something, but really super cute. I then got this badge as Miss Beelzebub Likes at London Book Fair in April just gone. So this is super cute, and it was a freebie at the diamond stand, so I thought I would have that because it looks cute. I believe this is one of their new titles, but I don't know anything about it. One of my friends from uni, Amy, went to Japan for her honeymoon early in the year, and she sent Kieran and I some stuff, and it included two mystery badge pouches. So we each chose one to open, and I got Todoroki, best boy Todoroki in mine. So I was super happy about that, and I look forward to carrying him around with me. I then got this Mareep with You little badge. I believe this was from my bestie Louise a couple of Christmases ago, I think. Not entirely sure, but I think that's where it's come from. I also have these two little Pokemon ones. They're teeny tiny. Not entirely sure where they've come from, but they're very cute. I think Morgan may have made this one. Not entirely sure. And the last three I have are actually from Brogan Coral, who I will leave linked down below. I got these at MCM last year in a mystery pack. Firstly, I have a really cute pink unicorn, which is an original illustration. I then also have a really cute like sweets and candy original illustration. And then I have a little mermaid who looks kind of like Ariel, but not entirely, but like inspired by Ariel. Very cute, and I love these. I love Brogan Coral stuff. I have a Sailor Moon print of hers and a couple of other prints. I think her stuff is adorable, so again, we'll leave the link down below. And that is it for my pins and badges. I also keep a few stickers in there, but I think I've talked long enough. This video is going to be so long, and I'm not sorry about it. But yeah, those are my pins and badges. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. If you want more videos kind of like this, kind of different from just a book review or whatever, feel free to let me know in the comments. Do you have any really cool pins that I should know about? I'm hoping to make some pins this year. We'll see how that goes. Things are moving and stuff. I don't know what's happening. So we'll figure that out as we get to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!